Hey, Darkwing.
Don't.
My finger can transform. Guess which one?
Allow me.
Give me that energy. I need that energy. Hey, give me that energy. I need that energy. Hey, give me that energy. I need that energy. Hey, give me that energy. I need that energy.
Guys, we are back. Better than ever. You know what it is, who it is, where it is. Above the Multiverse podcast.
Yep.
Back again. I'm Adrian Blest.
I'm Avery Harden.
And guys,
sorry y'all,
we got so much to talk about because
I'm posting to let everybody know that we're
watch the episode.
We're watching the episode.
We got so much to talk about. I don't even know where to begin. Yeah. But I guess we'll start with what we just saw. But we're gonna let me just
immediate reactions
before we get. I'm gonna tell you guys what we're gonna talk about this episode. Okay?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Agatha All Along.
Sheesh.
Season premiere.
Sheesh.
Okay, Marvel for your Marvel heads. Okay.
Sheesh.
We got the Penguin for you DC heads.
Yeah,
all right,
super
the
good.
Penguin.
Super
okay.
good. Yeah.
For all you just movie Transformer nerds, we just went to go see Transformers 1. And there's other stuff we're going to talk about too. Yeah. But that's the main gist. Okay, we just went to go see, we literally just got back from Transformers 1.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Speak. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, bro. I literally told him when we first went in, I was like, bro, I'm not expecting anything, dude, to be honest. Because every other Transformers after Sam Witwicky. Wickedy? I don't know.
Well, the last one we went to go see, the one with the beast. That one was sick. Where they transform into animals.
With boy from
Beast Wars and stuff with
Hamilton.
Ramos, Anthony Ramos, I think his name.
Yeah, that one was cool.
That one was cool.
But you know, there hasn't been a Transformers that, like, you know what I mean? We were kids, Sam Witwicky, like Megan Fox, like,
I mean, that's iconic.
You know what I'm saying?
And like that was the first time us seeing a Transformers like live action. Yeah. Like it was super dope.
It was cool. And when I think of this movie, I was never excited. I was just like, whatever. And Dre was really hyped to go see it. So I'm like, all right, man, if we're gonna talk about it on the podcast, might as well. So I had no expectations.
Yeah.
But man, it was actually really good. It was actually really good, bro. I was actually really surprised at how good this movie was.
I didn't have high expectations going into it. The one thing I knew it was like a kid's movie. It kind of looked corny. I knew the actors in it were good, right? The voice actors, right? It has Chris Hemsworth, which is dope. Who plays Optimus Prime. Michael Keegan Key, and then Brian Tyree Henry.
I think that's his name.
Yeah, and Scarlett Johansson, John Hamm, Lawrence Fishburne. So it was good actors in this movie. So funny enough, actually, I knew I was gonna. I saw it, and I saw that it was getting good reviews, and I was like, this might be something worth watching, you know? And then, I don't know if you guys ever watched Love on the Spectrum, but it's like, it's like people with autism, who like date.
I think you showed me that episode.
Yeah, so there's this guy, Connor, who's on there, and he's, like, one of his famous things is he's on a date with some girl, and she's like, do you like Transformers? And he's like, I love Transformers. she's like, do you know Shockwave? And he's like, yes, I know Shockwave. But it's just funny the way that if I can insert the clip, I'll put it in here, but if it don't get copyrighted. But he got to go to the premiere. I follow him on Instagram. He got to go to the premiere, and he said that it was awesome. Obviously.
Yeah, I feel like if you're a Transformer nerd, you're gonna love this movie for sure.
Sick, yeah.
But as far as somebody who just
a casual, like
a casual who, like I said, I like the Sam Witwicky one. What's his name? Witwicky?
Yeah, I think so.
Witwicky, the one with Megan Fox. Like I
love. Isn't his
those.
Name from Holes?
No, Witwicky is from. He's Stanley Inn. But anyways, I'm a casual Transformers fan.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed it, man. It was really good. Like I really, we could get deeper into it.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, we can talk about it. It's like the origin of Transformers, right? Yeah. Like we always see the Transformers stuff. I mean, let's be real. It's crazy that they built like this whole stuff off of toys, right? These are toys. They're just robots that transform into cars that transform back into robots, right? They're just toys. But they were able to make a cartoon off of it. The cartoon got big. The show got big. The movies came out. The movies got big. But it was always like they already came to Earth, right? It's like they're on Earth, and we're kind of like seeing that stuff. But
they tell us, they kind of tell us their origin story, but they don't really.
They always kind of talk about like how Cybertron was destroyed and have to come to Earth, and Megatron's the villain, and Optimus Prime is a good guy, and Autobots, Decepticons, all that shit. Yeah. But this was like the first. This is like the origin of all of it. So it's really cool, and it's actually a really good storyline.
Yeah,
I thought it was really interesting and really good.
I'm not gonna lie. Like once I figured out, because you said something in the beginning when he got that sticker, you're like, oh, that's Megatron, and I was like, I don't get like why would you like why do you say that?
Yeah.
And then as the story progressed, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. He's turning into
Megatron.
Yeah, he's turning into Megatron Decepticons.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? Like,
Autobots.
Which man,
it was pretty sick. Dude, that was sick.
It was really good.
Let me just say the visuals were actually like for a cartoon, the visuals were sick. And Optimus Prime, like I was telling Avery when we left, I was like, man, I feel it kind of sucks leaving this movie because I wish it was real. Like I wish Transformers are real things that we can see in person because it's so sick to see Optimus Prime like from the beginning of the movie to the end of the movie.
Yeah,
and Megatron, all of them. All of them. Bumblebee, like
it was dope. It was dope. In the beginning of the movie, they're like the lowest of the low of, I guess, Transformers. They can't transform.
Yeah, they're just
they're
like
they're like dusty
workers.
Yeah, dusty miners basically.
Yeah, miners. Yeah.
So they look the dustiest out of all of the Transformers. And you see you see them, and then you see the top one, the top guy.
The main guy, not Primus, but the Sentinel.
Yeah,
Sentinel, whatever.
Yeah.
He looked dope as fuck. Like the blue and yellow
and his
shit.
wings too.
Yeah, the wings. Yeah, he looks so cool.
So you see the difference of him, and then when you see from the beginning to when Optimus turned into Optimus.
Yeah, when he finally becomes Optimus Prime.
Even Megatron, when he was like, "I am Megatron," I was like, "Woo!"
Yeah, this shit. It was dope, man. Honestly, really good.
I really enjoyed. See, I knew this is my thing. When he said he wanted to go watch it, and we wanted to watch it, and whatever, I knew my boy, dude. He doesn't get the credit he deserves because Jordan Peele is shining. Michael Keegan Key does not get the praise that he deserves.
Was like the funniest.
He was
parts
actually
of the movie,
funny, dude.
Yeah,
I laughed a couple times.
Yeah, there was a few times where I laughed like out loud.
So like, yeah, shout out to my dog, man. Like Michael Keegan Key is the one, man. Like I know Jordan Peele is killing it right now, and he's phenomenal. Don't get me wrong, but Michael Keegan Key needs his flowers.
Oh,
bro.
they did the joke. The A-Ron. Yeah,
but what was
they
it?
did it.
A-Tron?
A-Tron?
Yeah, from the Substitute.
That was so funny. They did that joke in the movie. So
shout out Michael Keegan Key, man. I love seeing because I seen them when they were.
I wonder if he improvised that. I wonder if he improvised
probably.
that like in the thing.
Yeah,
like they kept it.
Probably.
You know?
I seen them before they were on like Comedy Central, like when the YouTube videos. I mean, not YouTube videos, but like more on the like. Their YouTube videos weren't like YouTube videos. Like people were ripping it off of Saturday Night Live or whatever.
Matt TV.
Yeah, Matt TV. And like,
have you seen like that sketch where like they're like two gangsters about to fight, and then like he like keeps doing gay shit. Yeah, that's like old school. Like that's
bro. Like everything, bro. Like so, shout out to both of them, man. I'm so glad that they're winning. And on top of that, I don't know Jordan Peele that well, but I see a lot of TikToks of Michael Key, and he like legit takes his time with people that like spot him. Like if somebody was on the street and says something, like he'd be like, oh, like like he's the. I feel like if you wanted to idolize a celebrity, that's the one you want to, because every single time, even if he's busy, he's like, I really have to go, but like walk and talk, like he's that type of dude. So I'm like yo, shout out to my guy, man. I've been following you since Matt TV, dog.
Yeah, I hope this movie's a success. I mean, there wasn't that many people in the theater, but we're also going to see it like the first showing of today's Friday, so technically it's supposed to. It came out yesterday. Technically, there was more. It depends on the theater.
I feel like they might have a success rate because they're marketing the kids.
Yeah, but it was really good. It was really, really good. And I loved it, man. And honestly, Optimus Prime looked sick. Like Megatron looked dope. Bumblebee was sick with his knife hands, dude. He was dope. It's
dope because you know. I think the dopest part about it is like it's the origin story. So they're showing us like. How, you've seen in the Sam Wiki ones, the first ones, how goofy Bumblebee is. Yeah. But then now you have a voice.
Oh yeah, and
you know what I'm saying?
That's
like
true.
you have a voice, and he's like very outgoing, and he's like, I got knife hands. You know what I mean? Like I think that is super dope because Bumblebee's already like that. But like to put a voice on him and like to be kind of goofy and like out funny. There, like I think that's really sick. Dude.
And they also like kind of tease the whole part where like because we know him as like not talking, right? Like that's like the famous thing of like him not like he doesn't talk, because like the radio, he talks to the radio, as far as the movies go, right? But they almost like tease that part where like he had the thing on, like they were covering his mouth, and he ended up like taking it off and kept talking, and they're like, dude, you were talking even when you were unconscious. Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, it was funny. But yeah, it was really good, dude.
I didn't catch that actually.
Yeah, they were like kind of like teeing it up, like they were making it seem like, oh, this is like where he loses his voice, but then like he like rips it off and he's like, no, I'm still talking.
Yeah, man.
So that was really good, dude. I honestly, I really liked it a lot. It was cool. I mean, for a kids movie, like 7, 8 out of 10. You know, that's not a 10 out of 10, but it was good for what it was.
And you know what I will say to everybody that's watching, if you do go watch the movie, give it a little bit. I'm not saying it's slow, but it gets really
good.
It gets better. It gets better.
For sure.
And then the story starts to evolve. And then if you know about the earlier Transformers, you're casual like me that don't watch the cartoons, that didn't know anything other than the Shia LaBeouf ones, like you start to realize, this is Megatron. Together, this is Optimus Prime. Oh my God! And they were best friends. You know, like that starts to unravel in the movie. And it starts to get way better. Yeah, way super better. Dope. You start to understand, like, oh man, this is actually really cool.
And it's so good,
Transformers, man. Out of kids movies, man, you get high 8.5 from me, man.
I get
high 8.5, man.
I'd give it 8. Yeah.
That was worth watching.
Definitely, yeah. It was sick. It was good. I thought the colors were sick. Like, dude, like, I don't know what it was, but the way that they made the metal of the colors like stand out so much, it looked so dope. I was really engaged with how they looked. Yeah, they just looked so cool. I was like, man, damn, this is sick. I wish this was real. Like, I wish I could see this in real life.
He's like, we really need Transformers.
Because like the Transformers movies, like they kind of dole down the colors like a little bit, right? But like this is like bright and vibrant and like super shiny metallic. Like, they look so cool. I don't know. I really liked how Optimus Prime looked. He looks so dope. Yeah. Especially towards the end when he like actually becomes Optimus Prime, dude. Yeah. It's so sick.
Crazy,
Optimus. But yeah, that was really good, dude. So we just went to go see that movie. We wanted to talk to you guys about it. So hopefully you guys, you have something to look forward to. There's not really too many movies out right now, so you guys have something to go watch. If you guys want to go watch a movie, go watch Transformers 1. Yeah, it's pretty good. But let's go backwards, because I know the big thing that I want to talk about is Agatha. But let's talk about the Penguin, because I have to say something, people. No, I really hated on the Batman. I really hated on the Batman. The movie The Batman with Robert Pattinson and real quick on a side note too, on a little tangent. Transformers 1. Dude, Steven Spielberg was the producer, and Michael Bay was the producer on it too, which was really sick. Because that's I don't know if you guys watched the original Transformers, but that's sick. I don't know I guess I didn't catch that until the very end when we were watching. We're like, oh shit, that's why it was so good. So, anyways, side story. Okay, Penguin. Okay. I hated on the Batman super hard. I went to go see it. I was like, this is boring. I hate it. It's stupid. Robert Pattinson's the worst Batman ever. The Riddler fucking sucks. All this movie is slow. It's annoying. He's not a good Batman. He's emotional. He's emo. I hate this fucking movie so much. But, okay, they're releasing the Penguin show. I like the Penguin as a character. I like the Batman universe, the story, all that stuff. So I was like, you know what? Before this show comes out, let me rewatch Batman. I'm going to give it a second chance. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to watch the whole thing. And honestly, I loved it.
Oh, really?
I loved it. Yeah, it was really good.
Before watching the Penguin.
I watched it this week.
I don't know if you're biased right now.
No. Before watching the Penguin
is amazing.
No, I before watching the Penguin.
Okay.
I watched because I knew Penguin was coming out, so I was like, I want to watch Batman again, so I can like relive that world and know what's going on. And after watching it again, it was really good, dude. It was really good. I
wouldn't say really good, but it's cool, man.
As a Batman fan, it's really good, dude.
You're saying really good, and Dark Knight is really good.
Dark Knight's one of the best
Batman
trilogies.
Is cool.
But
it's cool. It's better than Ben Affleck to me.
But
I think this Batman's better than Ben Affleck.
But here's the thing. This is way better than Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck fucking sucks. He's terrible.
Absolutely.
I know why J-Lo.
Absolutely. Anybody that likes Ben Affleck as Batman, you're crazy. Yeah. He's the worst.
There's a reason why J-Lo left him, and I hate J-Lo too. But I'm on J-Lo's side when it comes to that stuff, all right? But listen, the Batman was sick, dude. The Riddler, at first, like when I first watched it in theaters, I don't know why. I guess I went into it hating and I was like negative minded or something. But watching it again, the Riddler is a sick ass villain. Like he's super scary, like devious, like evil, and he's always one step ahead of Batman, and it's so cool the way he sets up these elaborate things. And when I went back and watched it and realized, like, I guess I was looking, when I first went to go watch Batman, I was thinking of Dark Knight. I was thinking of, like, oh, I want this Batman, this big Batman thing that's all, I don't know. This is, like, very grounded and dark and slow, and but it's good, dude. It was really good. The Batman was really good, and I really liked the Riddler. Like, I really liked the story that they told with him. I really liked the whole, like, slow, methodical, step by step, always being ahead of the Batman, always, like, doing the next thing, and Batman's trying to figure it out. And it was a very detective, like, figuring out what's going on. And I kind of, like, let myself play into, like, okay, whatever, fuck Robert Pattinson, I'm not going to really think about that, it's that actor. And I really just, like, was like, oh, this is a good Batman.
Yeah.
He's a good Batman.
Yeah,
he's a good Batman. And the Riddler was a good Riddler, and the Joker at the end was kind of stupid, but whatever. I think I hate on the Riddler or on the Joker because the guy who plays him is something Kerrigan or something. I forgot his name, but he's Sabrina Carpenter's boyfriend, and I'm supposed to be Sabrina Carpenter's boyfriend, so I don't like him. But so yeah, it is what it is. Whatever, that's fine. But yeah, so I really liked, after rewatching, I was like, let me go watch it. Rewatched it. Really, really liked the Batman, and the world that they built and the way that it's set up and everything was really sick. And because if you know Batman, and I guess I was like, if you know Batman, all right, before all these villains popped up, right? Before the Penguin, before the Riddler, before the Joker, before Mr. Freeze, before all these Clayface, all these famous villains that we know as Batman's villains, before they popped up, it was like a mob city, right? So there was the Falcones and the Maronis, and the Maroni ran shit, Falcone ran shit. So, like, it was like crime stuff, mob stuff, and then those things collapsed. And when those collapsed, a power vacuum opened up, like, was ready for people to take control. And that's where, like, the Joker comes up and starts his own gang, and the the Riddler comes up and he starts his own gang, and all these people. So, like, when you play, like, a Batman game, there's different parts of the city where, like, Mr. Freeze has all his villains, and the Joker has all his gang, and they all have their own little gangs, and they all run parts of the city. And it's because the underworld of the Falcones and the Maronis, like, fell, right? So, with that being said, leads into this show, The Penguin, which is, right, if you watch the Batman, it's when Falcone and Maroni they're done, right? Maroni's in jail, Falcone dies, and the Penguin, who is this little guy who's like, he's like a right-hand man to the Falcones, he ends up coming, like, seeing the power vacuum and is like, I'm going to take power now. And what a fucking episode, dude. Yeah. Like, it was good. Absolutely. I really liked it. I liked it a lot, honestly. I liked it. I really, really liked it.
Absolutely. Everybody, listen. Talking to a guy that doesn't watch comic books. I just learned that today. Our Falcones and Armonies, whatever. I mean, they said it in the show, but you don't really know details like that. But even if you don't know and you watch it standalone from watching Batman, bruh, this is great. Like, it's like it's one of those TV shows where it's like, yeah, it's gonna be one of them ones just because of what happened and, like, how they plotted and did what they did, and in the ending I was like, yeah, this is gonna be one of them ones for me. It's gonna be one of them ones for me because it was one. It's I guess for me personally, I like shows that aren't predictable. That's not predictable at all. It wasn't predictable at all.
That's true.
I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, who did this? Who did that? Blah 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 blah. And then Vic wasn't answering the phone, so I'm like, oh no, he left him hanging. And then boom, at the end, I'm like, oh. So it's just it's very. I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody.
We'll spoil it. Yeah, we're gonna spoil it.
Whatever. F it. Well, Vic, man, shout out my boy Vic, dog. My boy Vic.
Don't kill
me. My boy Vic, he out there, man. My boy Vic, he came through with the clutch for my boy Penguin. Oh, sorry, you know what's also crazy? Sorry, guys, I'm all over the place right now. But watching it. Like I said, I'm a casual.
Yeah.
I want to say that to everybody. I'm not a comic book guy, so a lot of this stuff's new. I knew who the Penguin was, but I don't know his origin. I don't know anything about him. So when I'm watching, I see him waddle, and I'm like, oh, that's why he's Penguin. All right,
he looks like Penguin too. Like
and
his
I need to
face
figure
and
out
stuff.
why. I hope they tell us
How he becomes the Penguin.
or
like,
why he's like, because they show his foot.
I think he has arthritis.
Okay, they show that foot that's freaking gnarly as hell.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, and I'm just like, oh yeah, that's dope. I like how they, I mean, I don't know if that's legit. The walk is the one they call him Penguin or the face, but
I don't know why they call him Penguin. We're gonna get that. That's gonna be a big reveal, like of why. They, like, I think they're gonna get that.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, well, they kind of showed in the beginning, y'all. Spoilers, man. We about to spoil it for sure. But in the show, that I see, he's one of those guys. You ever watch Back to the Future?
No.
Okay.
I know. I've seen it. Like I've seen so much.
Marty, it's a lot of things in there. Marty does where he messes up because somebody calls him a chicken and he has to defend himself.
Oh, okay.
He's like, "Oh, you were a chicken." He's like, he could have been done with whatever he was doing. So it's the same thing with Penguin. It's like he got out of that situation that he was in with the jury and he got the blackmail stuff. But then because the dude laughed in his face, boom, 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 and then the mom was like. Are you?
Yeah, she's like, we're gonna cuss on this. I don't care if we get demonetized because we don't even get monetized anyway.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah. She's like, you a pussy boy?
You a little pussy boy?
You're
a little pussy boy?
He's like, hey, you can see that it bothers him. But he's like, no. And then she's like, yeah, you're my big bull, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, I feel like that's gonna be a big issue in this thing. People look down on him and he's like, F you, dog. Like, I'm not,
Yeah. So if you guys know anything about the Penguin and the character of the Penguin, I think one of the best representations of the Penguin. Obviously, we know the Penguin from like the Danny DeVito like Penguin back in the day where he's like, "Meh, I have my cane and my hat and meh, I eat fish and I'm the Penguin." Meh.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see those Batman.
Okay, well, I mean that's like the typical Penguin, right? Like that's like he has the monocle and he has the top hat and he has the umbrella.
So
and he has penguins.
I know that from probably seeing
cartoons and comics and like right. But probably the best representation that I've seen of the Penguin is in that show Gotham. So I don't know if you've ever seen Gotham.
You told me to watch it.
Gotham is a sick ass show. So Gotham is a show about Batman as a little kid. It's like right after his parents died, and it's about Commissioner Gordon who becomes like it's about him becoming commissioner. It's about Batman and Alfred kind of like becoming Batman and training as a little kid after his parents die. But it's mostly about the villains of Gotham rising to power, right? So that's like the big thing. Because Batman's sick, right? But the thing that makes Batman so good is the villains. All the villains are so dope and so unique and so good and so iconic, right? And the Penguin is one of those. And when you see Gotham, you really see how just ruthless and brutal the Penguin is. He is so ruthless and so brutal and so crazy. When anyone talks about him or his mom, he will kill you in an instant, flip like a switch, and it's over, dude. Like he'll be nice, he'll be joking, he'll be making like little puns, and then out of nowhere someone says something, he's like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like he goes, he's crazy, dude. He's a legit psycho, you know. So
well, I mean, he killed that little dude in like what 20 minutes in the movie.
Yeah,
I mean the show.
So that's where like I'm watching it, I'm like, okay, this is cool. Like the thing that kind of threw me off is because they're making the Penguin very much like Tony Soprano-esque. You're right. He's very like based off Tony Soprano, and it's like very mobster Soprano kind of vibe. And I was kind of like, I don't know if I like this version of the Penguin. Like, is he really like a mobster kind of thing? I don't know if I like that. But when he's talking to Falcone's kid, Alberto Falcone, right? He's talking to him, and then Alberto starts making fun of him, and he like says like, "Oh, you're like a dweeb, blah blah blah," and he's like, ha, blah, 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 and he shoots him, and then he starts laughing, and then he's like, "Oh fuck, I gotta clean up the body now." That's the Penguin. That's the Penguin. Like that was like when that scene happened, I was like, okay, I'm in. I'm sold. I'm sold, dude. You got me. Like that was it. Like that's where I saw that snap, and I was like, that's the Penguin.
So for me, I have moments that raises me up out of my chair. It happened today in the movie where what's the name had a switch. Megatron had a switch.
Yeah, when Megatron's eyes turned red, that was sick.
Like it gets me out of my seat where it's like, ooh, okay, this is a little more interesting than I thought. So same thing that happened with the Penguin. I was watching it in the beginning, and whatever was happening, I was like, man, okay, well, it's an hour, so let's see if something surprising happens. And then that conversation happens. Actually, even then, like him going to steal the jewelry and steal the little blackmail thing he was getting, like that still rose my like eyebrows a little bit. But once they sat down and started talking, it was like, oh, okay, whatever. Like I see it. And then the dude starts disrespecting him. And like
he just kills him right there,
and then I was like, "Oh!" Like I got on my seat. I was like, "All right." So where do we go from here? Because he's in the time of the movie, that kid is the kingpin. Yeah. So he just killed the kingpin.
Yeah, he killed.
So you know what I mean? And then now you have the sister, and it's like,
the sister's
crazy. Yeah, the sister's crazy. She's kind of fun. She's kind of fun.
But she's psychotic.
So I mean,
literally
dude, we're in it, bro. This is the first episode. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I like it. I like that Vic is he's down because he could have ran.
Yeah,
Vic could have ran, but
I think that I like it because it's like the big thing that about the Batman and stuff is in Gotham. All of these guys have their own gangs, right? Like there's a Penguin, they have all their followers, and then Joker has all his followers, and Mr. Freeze, Mr. Freeze, whatever, he has all his followers, right? So it's like you're seeing the rise of the Penguin, and you're like, oh, this is like his first like lackey who is like gonna be probably his right hand man for you know. So it's pretty cool to see it, and I love how he kind of he takes a pity on him a little bit because he has the disability where he stutters. Yeah. So it's kind of like he has this like this nice side of him, but at any moment he could just flip, right? And he could just snap. And even like the part where he's like telling Vic, like after he makes Vic do all this stuff, and they like take the body to the junkyard and stuff, and he's like, all right, turn around and watch the sunset. Savage. He's like, well, it's easier for me to kill you, so just like, come on, dude, like let me just kill you real quick, like it's fine, like you're gonna be cool, watch the sunset, like chill. That's psychotic shit. Like he's psycho,
that's
dude.
Insane, bro.
The fact that he's able to
sunset.
All right, see the sunset over there. Go watch that real quick. that was sick.
Yeah, that's really crazy. But also, we need to talk. We need to talk about this, bro, because the last time I seen Colin Farrell was in The Gentleman.
Oh yeah,
and he was a beast in that. Yeah, and when you see The Night and Day, he's such a good actor. Bro,
such a good actor.
Shout out to my dog Colin Farrell.
This is how you know that.
I was like, yo, like that's the Penguin. That's not Colin Farrell.
Also, it's like it's crazy too because it's like to show how good of an actor he is. I forget that it's Colin Farrell. Yeah. That's how good it is. Where you're like, wait, hold up. This is Colin Farrell doing this? This is crazy because he's such like the prosthetics and the makeup and everything looks so crazy and he looks so I don't know, and his acting is so good. It's like you don't even see. Sometimes there was parts where I'm like, oh yeah, it's Colin Farrell. Or like there was parts where I'm like, oh okay, but you don't see it, dude.
Also, no other movie has an excuse, bro, or movie show has an excuse, bro. I don't want to hear anything after seeing Colin Farrell look fat. He was naked, bro. It looked like it wasn't Colin Farrell, but it looked like the Penguin. Like it didn't look like, oh man, like that's another fake, fat dude. I'm like, yo, like if they could do that, I'm pretty sure this budget was big, but it's not movie budget big. Yeah. So it's like if they could do that, bro, no other freaking show or movie has an excuse to be on some
budget,
low budget stuff, bro. Because I was like, oh shoot, bro, like he looks like sure. I was like, man, he looks like legit like fat dude, bro.
Yeah, no, it was good. I just saw something right before we started watching. I was watching like a breakdown of the movie or the show or whatever, and I guess Colin Farrell said after filming season 1, he was like, I never want to put on that fucking makeup again because it was so heavy. Right, so he's done. I don't know if he's done. Well, we'll see what happens at the end of the series.
I'm pretty sure if they give him a bag in a movie, like a big budget movie, he's gonna be like, yeah, he do it. But
I mean, he could just play a role in the next Batman movie, which there's supposedly another Batman movie coming out.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't know. I'm not a crazy knower of all things DC, but if this is successful, James Gunn need to go with Robert Pattinson for the.
I would last week I would have said fuck that. That's the dumbest idea ever. But I'm into it, dude. I like it. I like Robert Pattinson as Batman. I hated him at first, but I really like what he's doing. It's good.
I'm a Twilighter, dog. I like Twilight, dog.
Yeah, see, that's where you lost me.
Man.
That's where you lost
me. I rock with Patterson, man. I rock with him, bro. So if he get his coins, man, that's what's up, bro. But yeah, man, Penguin's freaking sick,
his
bro.
car, come on, his car.
Yeah, that
the Maserati with the purple and the gold, plum. It's plum. It's not purple. It's plum.
Yeah, plum. Yeah,
dude. Like it was a good show. Like for first episode of a show that I really wasn't even like. I mean, I was thinking about it because obviously it's comic book, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch it, right? But it wasn't. Like 2 weeks ago, before I watched the Batman, I was like, I don't really think this show's gonna be good. I wasn't excited for it. I didn't care about it. And then I was like, let me watch the Batman before I watch the Penguin. Rewatched it, fell in love with the Batman again, and then I was like, I'm hyped for this show. And then I watched it, and I was like, this is really good. I love the setting. I love the thing. Okay, Marvel, take notes real quick.
Kevin Feige, listen up, buddy.
Listen, Kevin Feige, listen. The events of the Batman directly affected the events of the Penguin. Literally, the end of the Batman ends with the Riddler flooding the city, and you're like, "This is crazy."
And the boy James Gunn wasn't even a part of this.
Yeah. So it's like,
so you already know. I'm sorry, my bad.
You're good. No, you're good.
You already know.
Yeah.
You already know that the events while James Gunn is in power
is going to be
great.
It's all going to be connected.
Bro.
So that's what's crazy. It's like, okay, like at the end of the movie, the Batman, the Riddler bombs all the fucking flood. Like he floods the whole city.
Yeah.
Right. So if he floods the whole city, like any other show or movie, like you're like, wait, didn't they flood the city in the show? Wouldn't that be like it's directly affecting what happened in the Batman directly affects everything that's happening in the Penguin, right?
Exactly.
So it's really cool. Yep. I love that aspect of it. And
don't release anything if you don't have the next thing ready, bro.
Yeah, seriously.
Jesus,
man. I don't know. I love it
shout
though.
Out to that. That was dope. That was dope. The whole news anchors kind of telling us, what happened. Because I ain't gonna lie, I haven't watched what's the name since it dropped. I ain't gonna lie.
The Batman?
Yeah, so I didn't even know.
You should rewatch it.
Until they were talking about it in the news anchor.
Yeah, because the beginning of the Penguin movie or the Penguin show starts off with the news anchors talking about the deaths that happened from the Batman.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see that, and it's really cool. I don't know. I really like the Riddler in that show. It's really cool in the movie. But yeah, so it's cool that the flood and everything.
Go back like three episodes of the pod. This man was going crazy on the Batman.
Yeah, I hated it so much.
Like I said earlier, like it's cool to me. Like I didn't hate it, but it was.
I think
it was cool.
Rewatch
it was good. It was good.
I had to rewatch it. I had to sit down and be like, let myself really let go of all my expectations and just be like, all right. Maybe because I had high expectations going into it originally, and then I thought it sucked, and then because I thought it sucked, I was like, oh, I have low expectations going into it again, and then I was like, oh, it was actually a lot better than I thought. From now on, right? So no expectations. No expectations.
I'm not having no expectations.
Yeah, no expectations.
With these movies, man.
Every
with these
movie
movies,
sucks.
with these shows, with everything.
Going into anything, I'm like, every movie's gonna suck,
except for
Agatha.
My girl Agatha, dog. Hold on.
I know what you're gonna talk. I already know what you're gonna talk about real quick.
Hold on, bro.
Let's talk about Agatha.
Hold on. Let me just tell y'all something.
Penguin, 10 out of 10. Love it. Yeah. Can't wait for the next episode.
Yes,
love it.
Yes.
Can't wait.
So let me talk about this. I was so. Listen to me, y'all. Y'all gotta understand, man. I was hyped for Agatha.
Catherine Hahn. Is that her name?
I don't even know her name.
Yeah,
I call her Agatha, or the girl that played in Step Brothers.
Yeah.
But I was so hyped for this, bro. And I'm watching the first episode. I was so pissed because she looked up. They made her look bad. I was like, wait, hold on. She looks not. Why does she look like that? And I was so mad. And then also because it was really slow and I didn't understand what was happening. So I was like, you know what, man, Avery, chill out. Chill out and you get 2 episodes. So just enjoy it and just see it at face value. And then. Well, boom! That kid. Shout out to kid. Shout out to the gay homie.
They don't say his name.
Oh yeah, shout out to the gay homie that pulled up and broke it from the spell and gave us the beautiful Agatha. That's when she started looking like herself, and I was like, oh yeah, that's my girl right there.
And they show her booty.
Oh yeah, they did show her booty. They show her booty. I mean, her booty's she ain't got the fattest booty, but it's okay. Anyways, dude, Agatha is so. Bro,
it's really good. I'm hyped on this show. I really like this show. Like 11 out of 10. I really like this show.
Let me just say, because I know we're gonna get way into it.
Yeah,
way into it. But there was one part that I was like, dude, I'm having a great time. When they started singing that song,
the Witch's Road.
Like, that song is hard.
You like it?
Yeah, I was sitting there like, okay, it's a vibe. And then like also that freaking part was scary with all those dudes.
Yeah, it was super
that part was scary. I had the lights on, bro. I was like, what are you doing, bro? The dude rolled down the
it's
stairs.
so
I was
funny.
like, yo, what the hell?
It's so funny because I was ready to watch it. I was like hyped. I'm like, okay, I want to watch this. And our friend Chandra was coming over, and she came over, and then I started watching it, and then she was like, what are you watching? I'm like, Agatha, blah, blah. I explained to her. And so she was kind of like into it, and then during that scene where like the Salem 7 were coming, and when the part where he's like sitting in the chair and like it's like he jumps through the window, like me and her both jumped, and I was like, oh yeah, this is good. This is really good.
That's not even, that was scary, but the scariest part for me was the beginning where it was like one dude and it was like I was
yeah,
I was like, nigga, run! I was like, run! Hey, run, man, run! He gonna kill you! Bro, I was tripping, and then when he came down the stairs, bro, that joint was scary.
But it was like, that
bro,
shit was super creepy,
but
dude.
it was,
it
was good. I'm not gonna lie, man. Agatha is
okay.
good.
Let's talk about it. Okay, so Agatha, you said it started off slow. At first, I was kind of like, okay, what's happening? But
I don't like the detective part, man.
But listen. You have to understand. We're seeing from perspective, like it all made sense to me afterwards. Like I had to like as I'm watching, I'm like, I'm kind of like, what's going on? I kind of wasn't like, I was still into it, but I was like, what's going on? But then I after watching it, I was like, oh, okay, I see. At the end of WandaVision, Agatha and Wanda fight. Wanda beats Agatha. Wanda traps her in her own little hex in mind,
I mean,
right?
I know now.
But
I know now. But
so
at the beginning, of it, I was like, "What the hell are we doing?" Yeah, but I know it's cool now.
But now that you look at it and see, like, because now when you realize she was in her own head, and so she's having interactions with all these people in the real world, right? Like she like.
Yeah, when the black dude. Shout out to the black dude.
He's
I don't know who that is, but
he's funny, dude.
Wait.
Yeah, you gotta look him up.
Pause, bro, because I recorded this.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, I recorded this because I was like, bro, that is funny, bro. Oh, I messed up right there. I was weak at this. Bro, I was weak because I was like, that's what a black person would do. That dude was, Marvel, thank you so much, because he did run after. He ran too. So thank you, man, because ain't no black person gonna sit there and like, wow, let's go investigate. You know what I mean? It's like, he ran, So shout out to Mike. Yo, he's funny, bro.
Yeah, he was really
go
funny.
ahead and finish
what I'm saying is to her, that whole like mayor. So I guess they're playing off that show, Mayor of Eastwood or something like that. I don't know. It's like a crime show or whatever. But like they copied that show pretty accurately, and I didn't know that show. I had to watch the breakdown for them to be like, oh, like they're copying this show. And then I was like, oh, okay, that's sick.
I had to watch a breakdown. I haven't watched a breakdown.
Okay, so you have to watch the breakdown because like the whole time she's in her head and she's like interacting with all these people and going outside and doing these things and probably talking to them like a fucking crazy person, you know? And they're just like, oh yeah, she's kind of eccentric, but whatever, you know? And so the whole entire time, so I was like, okay, this is cool. And they were definitely teasing the fuck out of Wanda. Like they're playing me so hard with like
for sure.
all these clues about like it's Wanda who's dead and all this stuff, right?
I also think they're gonna do that the whole season.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna like not Wanda, everybody. They're gonna. I feel like Kevin Feige, all them just gonna bug.
They're gonna tease us. Yeah. This is why this show is so good, because if you guys know anything about the Marvel Cinematic Universe, right? Probably the best show to come out of Marvel TV has been WandaVision, right? And the reason why it was so good is because it was so cryptic, and so we were like, every episode we're like, what is going on? Like, we're trying to figure out what's going on. This episode's about this TV show, and we're like, what is going on? This whole entire time we're trying to figure it out, and so everyone's coming up with theories and this and this and that. That's what's happening on this show, and it's already doing a good job, and it's even better because it's like spooky and creepy and witches and like, oh, it's sick, dude. It's so dope. Anyways, so yes, that whole like first part, whatever, she's like in her own little hex in her mind and stuff, and then what's her name looks fine too, Aubrey Plaza.
She does look good.
Yeah, she looks good in the show. But yeah, Rio or whatever her name is.
Right there.
But yeah, so like that. Anyways, beginning of the episode, right? She's in this little world. You think it's Wanda, but really the theories are people are saying that it's actually the Darkhold itself, like the book. The Darkhold is like incarnated as a living being, and that's what we're seeing is like that living being of the Darkhold, and that's what. Anyways, but yes, so show starts off, whatever. She's in her own little world. Boom, breaks out naked. First nudity in
facts.
And besides, I guess Thor's, but in Thor in the Thor show.
Yeah, she was
but she was like
naked.
full naked.
Like her hair was covering her boobs.
Yeah, but I think Eric Voss, shout out Eric Voss, he pointed this out that I think that it was a good use of nudity, right? It wasn't like a to be sexual. It was like a comic thing. It was comedic relief, right? It was like funny, right?
She's a comic comedian type.
Yeah, so
actress.
it was funny. It was funny. So, but yeah, that was sick. And then like obviously, what's his name? We're gonna call him Billy because I'm pretty sure. My theory is that the kid that broke her out of the spell is Billy, Wanda's son, which is Wiccan. Who is like, so Wanda has 2 kids, Billy and Tommy, right? One of them is a speedster and one of them is a witch, has like magic powers like his mom, right? Wiccan is his name. And in the comic books, Wiccan is gay. And he has magic powers. He's a witch. Well, I saw other theories where people were like, oh, maybe it's this person. Maybe I'm like, it's freaking Wiccan, dude. Like how it has to be Wiccan. Like it has to be Wiccan. Who else could it be?
We never get credit on the Above the Multiverse for having the right.
Immediately as soon as I saw it,
the right things. So you heard it here first before New Rockstar Screen Crush.
If it's not Wiccan, I'm gonna be so pissed because like they're setting this up to be Wiccan so bad. So, anyways, he breaks her out of the spell. She comes to like realize, okay, I've been locked up in this like own trap by Wanda, blah blah blah. And he's like, hey, we got to go to the Witch's Road, which is sick. I love the concept of the Witch's Road and how they have to go travel down this Witch's Road and they have to go find other witches and all this stuff, create a coven. I love it. It's so dope. It's so sick. But when he talks, that was probably the craziest. I think that was one of the coolest parts of the show is when she's like, what's your name? And he's like, and it shows like a thing on his mouth and it looks like a W and an M. Wanda Maximoff. Why wouldn't it be right? Like that little thing on his mouth was a W and an M. It wasn't like just scribbled out. It was a WM.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's both. Wanda Maximoff, dude. The Scarlet Witch. That is his. I'm pretty sure. Like, and I don't know if he's like from another multiverse or if he's I don't know what.
Yeah,
he even says and there's a part where he's talking about how when they went to go find the Red Witch who was at the Hot Topic. He's like, he's talking about her mom, but he says, oh, my mom went to go see her in concert before she died. R.I.P. So I don't know if they're kind of like playing it to be like, is it her mom that died? Is it your mom that died? His mom that died? Which, if his mom died, Wanda died. Like, and maybe in his universe she died, and then he's in a new universe. Like, who knows what's going on? But anyways,
it could be the one that could be so the one crazy, where she has the Darkhold in Doctor Strange.
It could have been like those kids grown up now. Yeah. Like she died in that thing.
There's another part where they're in the car. Where
and she's like, so tell me about yourself, and he's like, you want to know about me? Well, anyways, I was born in
and everything else, and everything
clear. And she's like turning up the vault radio, and she's like, I hear that.
That's actually really clever.
Which is
Marvel.
like, super really dope, super dope. So it leaves up this mystery of like, who is this guy? Who is this kid? They just call him Teen or Toto, whatever.
She called him Pet.
Yeah.
Which, okay, my pet.
Let me just say this too. Her as an actress is so funny, dude. Cool. There was so many times where I laughed, where I was like, dude, this is funny. Like funny. Like I like the part where they finally get the coven together, and then she brings him in, and he's like, oh yeah, just take a seat anywhere. Where do you want him to sit? And she's like, I don't care. Like the way she says it, like I laughed out loud, dude. It's such good acting. It's such, she's hilarious. Yeah. I really like her, dude. Yeah. It's a very mind you. Politically correct. This is a very gay show. It's very gay. It's very gay.
Is it? He's just gay.
No, there's lots of. It's my best friend growing up is gay, and he would love the show. It's very.
It has
if you're gay, you know what I'm talking about.
It has a hocus
If you are around the whole gay world, you know what I'm talking about. This is a very gay like show, and I don't mean it in a disrespectful way.
Because I'm not,
it's
I'm not
like
gay.
It's like how going to see a theater like Wicked. You're like, this is very gay. It's not gay in like a disrespectful term, and it's not gay in like I'm not trying to be rude. It's like the gay culture. It's very gay culture-esque. Right? This is very like it's built for the gays. Right? And mind you, my friend Chandri, she's very tapped into that world.
Yeah.
She goes to a lot of drag shows. She's like very tapped into like the gay culture, right? And she was like, this is a very gay show.
Yeah?
Like, yeah, she's like, and the girl, Patty, the girl who plays the one who could see the future, the older witch,
yeah.
she's like a Broadway star. So like they're like people like the gays love her, right? So like it's like it's very like it's made for like
I mean me personally,
yeah, you wouldn't know if you're not gay, right?
But I thought it was more for the girls because it gives me the hocus pocus feel.
It is very hocus pocus. It is very it's
like
tapped
that,
into a lot of different audiences, bro. But it's very
I wanted to say
yeah.
2-3 weeks ago it was hot as hell, and Dre got his wish. When that dropped, it was nice outside.
Yeah, I said I didn't want to watch the show until it was cold outside, and I want it to be cold because I cannot watch the scary shit when it's hot. I need to watch scary stuff when it's cold and dark and like spooky outside.
Yeah, it was really nice
like,
out that day. But anyways,
good, man.
Yeah, man. When I get me personally, I get a hocus pocus feel from it. Like
it's definitely hocus pocus.
Like you know what I mean? Like very, very like teenage.
They know what they're doing.
It's like I feel like it's like more teenage. When we were in high school watching Disney. What do you call it? Like Disney Channel Halloween movies. That's what it gives me.
Yeah.
That's what it gives me.
Yeah,
like I didn't get the gay thing. I don't know. Maybe
it's gay culture.
Maybe I don't know, but it gives me when I was in high school and we watched Halloween movies on Disney Channel. That's what it gives me. Yeah. Like Halloween Town.
It's really good, dude. It's so good.
Yeah,
I love it.
Really good.
And anyways, so the first episode. Really good. I love the part when she like finally she's like let's drive and she goes and she like sits in her like she's gonna go drive and she sits and it's just like a fake car that she created and like that's in her mind like she had been driving that car the whole entire time. She never even left her house. Like,
crazy.
So that was funny.
Which they should. I don't know how they would do it. They probably can't bring it back, but it would be really cool to see her in her head doing all that from the outside perspective. But I'm pretty sure funny.
That's like some Modern Family type shit.
You don't
want to
go back to that, but yeah,
I did love one of the coolest scenes is when she's coming out of the spell and she goes through all the eras like she's ripping off her clothes and she goes through the eras of all the things from WandaVision and that was sick. And then anyways, so that's the first episode. You get through it and then they're like, okay, we got to go to the witch's road. The only way to get to the witch she needs to get her powers back. The only way she can get her powers back is to go to the witch's road. Her girlfriend or her I know it's her girlfriend. Like I said, this is a very gay show.
Who's girlfriend?
Aubrey Plaza is going to be her girlfriend, Catherine Hahn's girlfriend. I think they were ex-lovers. I think they're ex-lovers in the show, and that's why they're like fighting like that.
Damn.
And that's why like they want to kill each other, but they like love each other. I don't know. It's a weird thing. I think there's like a sexual tension kind of relationship thing there. But anyways, so she's about to kill her or whatever. She's about to kill Catherine Hahn. She's like, I don't have any powers. You should fight me when I have powers, right? And she's like, well, I'm going to tell the Salem 7 about where you're at, which is those fucking creepy ass witches, right?
Crazy.
Which I love how they use witches as bitches, like in the show. Like they like will say like, you witch, right? Like as a bitch, right? I love it. Anyways, that whole thing happens. They're like, okay, let's go to the witch's road. They have to create a coven in order to go to the witch's road. And I love the second episode of just like them going around and finding all the women to be in their coven was so dope. I love that. That was so.
Hold on, shout out to the older woman. She kind of fire.
Patty the Pone, I think her name is.
She kind of cute.
She's a Broadway superstar, bro.
I was like, she old, but she kind of.
she got the attitude. She got the confidence. The confidence. All right, you guys are gonna find Avery with the like 6-year-old woman like dating and shit. But yeah, no, like her parts are dope. I love the part where they're like. How I just like Agatha's character. I love how she is so playful and so mischievous and so. Like the way she goes into that psychic place and she's like pretending like, oh, me and my son were lost, you know, and I just need to go figure it out. And then she's like kind of like bullshitting. And then when she tells her like, when she puts her on blast and like really calls her out for all the stuff, like that was sick. Writing down the names, everything like for them going. Anyways, the best part is once the Salem 7 shows up and they like all the witches come and they're like chasing them and they're like trying to do they start doing the Ballad of the Witch's Road and that whole song was good.
The song was good.
The song was good. Like the
shout out to the old lady too that pulled up. And that was the funny part. Like she didn't know what she was doing. She didn't know.
This was a good twist. This was a good thing that I didn't catch until I think Screen Crush or New Rockstars pointed it out. I forgot who it was, but this was I think it was New Rockstars. But that lady, Mrs. Hart, the girl lady who plays Miss Hart, she's from that 70s show, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, right. One of the jokes.
I knew I seen her face
One of the
somewhere.
jokes.
She wasn't in WandaVision.
She was in WandaVision.
She was in WandaVision.
She was in
Okay,
WandaVision in,
okay.
like the first episode. She was in multiple episodes, but she was the main in the first episode. But there's a part where they're about to sing the Witch's Road, right? The song, and she's like, "Who's gonna do the highs?" Right? Like because they have to like harmonize for the song, and she says, "Who's gonna do the highs?" And the Mrs. Hart, she's like, "Oh, I don't do drugs," but the whole thing is that she's talking about drugs, and they're in a basement, and the way that it's shot is like the one person like in the center, which is exactly like that 70s show. So it's like a that 70s show joke in the thing.
That's dope.
Right? It's like you have to be, it's like deeper layered.
That's dope.
But I didn't think about it until they pointed it out, and I was like, oh, that's hilarious. Like she's from that 70s show, they're talking about drugs, and they're in the basement, they're doing the shot from that 70s show.
Yeah.
Like it's so good.
That's good. That's good.
So
That's
yeah,
good.
and then obviously I thought Agatha was going to try to steal all their powers, which would have been cool.
But she was kind of
trying to do it until the Witch's Road opened up, and then now we're like I feel like these 2 episodes are just set up. Like it's crazy because
100%.
we haven't even got to what the Witch's Road is,
Also,
and the Witch's Road is going to be so dope. I think it's going to be so scary. It's going to be so cool.
Not as you say that the whole Maximum Wanda Maximoff is little dudes. I think that he needs powers to get his mom's back.
Yes.
Wanda's gonna come out at the end.
So that's my theory too. I think this show is going to conclude with Wanda coming back, and then we're going to get a Wanda Wanda movie. Because there's rumors, there is a copyright that's been filed for a Wanda movie, Scarlet Witch movie. Which I don't know if it's rumors or if it's true, but if it is true, and I saw
we gotta start buying copyright.
I know. I saw Elizabeth Olsen.
Imagine, sorry guys.
Go ahead.
Imagine we bought Wanda movie.
I mean, I've tried doing that before.
Scarlet,
like I've tried buying URLs that I thought maybe would be popular one day, and it's never happened. So I don't know.
Yeah, but we're deep in this though. So like, you know what I mean? Like, you know we gotta maybe probably get like a, I don't even know. But anyways, that's besides the point.
But
it's not about that. Because whoever had that, I'm pretty sure somebody had that. Marvel was like, here's a bag, give me that.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean?
That's what happens if you buy websites. Like they will like pay you if someone like starts a website and they need that URL. They'll pay you thousands of dollars for that URL.
Because I'm not gonna put it on blast, but something happened with somebody that they were willing to give somebody money, and somebody was like, "No."
Yeah,
and you just turned down bread. You're an idiot. Like you're an idiot. Now we're not even using it. Like you're dumb. We're not using it, and you're not
doing anything off of it. Yeah,
so dumb.
Yeah, that was like the whole .com boom, is where people were buying like .coms and selling them, reselling them and stuff. But anyways, But yeah,
Wanda,
I think it's gonna be sick.
Agatha All Along,
I think if it ends up leading to, and I know you're not going to care about this and know about this, but one of the big things that I think New Rockstars talks about a lot, and that I like, and that I'm super hyped for, and I hope this comes out of the show because they know what they're doing to us when they're teasing us, is one of the big villains in Marvel everything is Mephisto. Mephisto is the devil in comics.
Oh shoot.
He's the devil. But he's Mephisto, and he is evil as fuck, and he makes all these deals and does all this stuff just like the devil. He's the devil in the comic books, right? They kept teasing Mephisto in WandaVision, and they even teased Mephisto in Loki. And you're like, where the fuck is Mephisto at?
They say the name?
They don't say the name, but they like do little things where you're like, is that Mephisto? Is that Mephisto? Is he coming? Are they gonna show it? But the big thing is like, oh, it's Disney. Are they gonna put the devil in the Disney show? I don't know. But this is the perfect time to put Mephisto.
Yeah, especially me personally, like I feel like they can do it in a comical way. That way it doesn't seem as scary, or you know what I mean? Like it's Halloween vibes.
I mean, Mephisto looks dope. I'm gonna put a picture of Mephisto right here.
So if they want to pull it off and be safe as a Disney company, if they can do it like in a funny comical way, it would probably be the best way to do it. And then after you just go and do a rated R movie with Doctor Strange and make them really evil. Yeah. But I don't know. That's just
I mean, Mephisto could be a huge character in the movies if they do it right. So I don't know. But yeah, so anyways, episode 1 and 2, Agatha All Along, I'm hooked. So good.
Fire.
I'm so hyped. I cannot wait.
Ready for
I think
next
it's like
week?
it's crazy because I'm really invested in obviously I'm really invested in the Penguin. I'm really invested in Agatha All Along. I think I'm more invested in Agatha. I'm really excited for Agatha, and I really can't wait for the next episode because I think it has bigger implications for everything that I want in my life, which is like Marvel overall. So I'm really hyped on that. But Dude, I even completely stopped watching Rings of Power. I forgot to watch it. I haven't even watched it.
Man, I'm trying to get through it, bro. I'm still.
Rings of Power is
Dude,
good.
I'm so behind, bro. I'm trying. Lord of the Rings is so hard to watch, bro. I'm gonna be real with you, bro.
Dude, it's so good.
I'm trying, bro. I'm on that part where they. Actually, I can't even remember what I'm on. I know he finished with the king, then they dispersed with the king.
Did you get to the trees?
Oh, we passed that part.
The talking trees and stuff?
Getting off the.
So you saw that part?
Getting off the white now.
You saw where the trees, like, fucking, like, fuck up the orcs?
Yeah, when they
pour all the water in the mine of the orcs and stuff?
No, I don't think it's
that part's dope.
But I seen the trees when
Did you see the fight? Did you see the battle?
When they had
Did you see the battle when they're at the castle and all the people are there and like Legolas and the dwarf and all them are there at the battle, and then all the orcs come and then like they're about to have a battle and then the orcs come and they have that bomb and he blows up the drain and then it breaks the wall and then they're like fighting and that's like the best scene ever. That's the best scene.
They just had a fight though.
But like the big war.
I don't think that was a big war. I think that was
a big war coming. I think it's in number 2.
Okay.
Anyways, that one's sick. Anyways, Lord of the Rings is sick. I need to get back into Rings of Power. I watched the first 2 episodes and the third episode I was redoing shit and I got lost and I just forgot about it and I need to go back to it.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I got Rings of Power. I got Agatha. I got the Penguin. I'm hyped, dude.
Yeah,
I'm hyped. It's a good time. It's a good time for us.
I got obviously Penguin, Agatha, but bro, I got a lot, man. Well, I just finished that monster.
The monster shit,
Lyle and Eric Menendez is freaking, dude. That is crazy. Because
is that where like they killed their parents or something like that?
Yeah, okay. I heard about this, but I didn't know the details in it, and like watching it I was like, oh, this is
9 episodes.
Yeah.
Is it a TV show?
Yeah,
it's like a action.
Yeah, it's like, you seen Dahmer.
Oh, okay,
it's like that. Okay. It's like that. It's like literally telling the story of what happened.
Okay,
like it's I don't know if you're gonna watch it. I don't know if you guys wanna watch it
because I think Cat's gonna want to be into it.
Dude, it gets weird. I ain't gonna lie. It gets a little like very weird.
Okay.
Like there's a I mean like a 2-second shower scene with the brothers. It's like, dude, like,
so
shoot, yeah,
okay.
Like, so, but the way,
guess what? They get to shower with each other all the time now because they're in prison, probably, right?
Yeah, no, for sure.
They get to shower all the time.
But the thing is, this is the thing about the show, bro. I thought it was this the whole time, and then it was something else. You know what I mean? Like I know about the Menendez brothers. You heard about them killing their parents, but you don't know the details. And then when you watch the show, some details hit, and it's like, oh damn, oh yeah, I'm on their side. You know, and then you're like, nah, I'm not on their side actually. You know what I mean? So I think that's where it's like, you know what I mean?
Like, it's like a mindfuck kind of thing.
Exactly.
Interesting. I'll probably watch that tonight.
But F those dudes, man. To be real, like, yeah, F those dudes, bro. Like,
they don't seem like good people.
Yeah, nah, facts, dude. Like, I was watching it, and the movie made me be like, oh man, yeah. And then after I was like, nah, F them dudes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, no, it's a good show, though. It's a good show.
Okay.
I binged it in one day. One day, literally. It's crazy. Or not one day, like 1.5, because I was gonna watch it, but I had an Uber, so I Ubered. Like,
don't you hate sometimes like I'm like I can watch this, I can stay up till 5 a.m. watching this, but I know I got to do something tomorrow, and I know I have to go to bed.
Well, see, that's the thing with me. That's the thing with me. Last night I watched all of it.
Oh, because you had nothing. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I did was, I Ubered that day. I Ubered from like 8 to I think 1 or something like that,
okay.
And then I went back. And I got mad because I told Lisa, I was like, hey bro, like, you wanna watch this? I know you like this stuff, whatever. And she's with her dude now, so she's like, no, I wanna do it. I was like, all right, bro, whatever. Like, F you, you know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah.
And then dude, I came home and she was on her lunch watching it without him. I was like, you shut up. So I was like, she had the TV loud. And I was like, dude, I don't want to listen. And I took my food and went in the room. And that was at 1 o'clock, 1:30, bro. I finished it at 1 a.m.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I sat in my room.
Like a 12-hour
I sat in my room and just watched.
Holy shit,
bro.
It's that's crazy.
But
that is the definition of binge watching, guys.
Yeah, but I mean, it was good, dude. It was good. I knew I needed to watch that because there was not gonna be another chance to watch it after me having an Uber, Agatha All Along, freaking Penguin. Like I'm saying, I still watch Power.
Yeah.
It's like so much things happening. I can't put that in there too.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me just binge it. get it out of the way, and then I get back to my routine.
I mean, a lot of people are talking about it, so I'm gonna check it out.
Especially because I got back in the gym, y'all. I'm back in the gym.
Hey,
trying to lose weight. I gotta lose.
Let's go.
I gotta lose.
Like it's January 1st.
I lose 50 pounds.
50, okay.
50 pounds by September 1st. 8th. September 8th.
September?
Yeah, my birthday. Yeah.
It's September. Oh, next year.
Yeah, next year. Yeah.
I was like, dude, it's September 20th right now.
Nah, I can do it. I can do it.
You can go back in time.
Yeah, I can do it. September 8th. So that's a year. That's a year. I'm trying to lose 50 pounds, man. 50.
Okay.
So I made it. I did the 24-hour fitness 12-month commitment.
Okay.
So I can't get out of it. If I get out of it, I think they're gonna put me on collection. So I have to go.
Okay.
I have to go. Yeah.
What a way to get yourself motivated.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, if you did, either you work out or you put yourself in financial debt.
I don't think they will do that. I think I'll just be banned from 24.
I don't know about that. I heard gyms are pretty ruthless when it comes to that stuff.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
I just needed motivation to go, man. So I got a gym membership, and Dre was like, "Oh man, well, why don't you go to Planet Fitness?" I was like, "Man, I need the basketball.
That shit was like $10.
I need the basketball. I need the pool. I need the sauna. I got all three.
All right, you do your thing, dog. You do your thing.
$40, man. $40 a month.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. That is a lot. That's a lot.
But
it's okay though, man. We getting it. We getting it.
Let's talk about this real quick because we didn't get to talk about this, but on Saturday, which you haven't even seen yet, UFC had UFC 306 at the Sphere. And that shit was amazing, dude. The actual fights, like the co-main event and the main event, weren't the best. Sean O'Malley got beat. He's now saying that he didn't get beat. He's saying that he won. He thinks that he won, but he got beat. It was a decision.
Oh, I thought he got like knocked out. Or something.
No. It was a decision.
Oh,
it went to decision. I felt like Merab dominated him the whole time. I felt like Sean did. The whole fight, no round. I mean, I maybe have to watch it again, but while I was watching it, I was like, yeah, Sean lost his fight, dude. Like he's not doing anything.
Dang.
He didn't do anything to win this fight. Like he's just defending the takedowns and like getting taken down, getting beat up, getting kissed on, getting mocked. Like it looked bad. And then the Alexa Grasso fight with Shevchenko, Alexa Grasso didn't even look like herself. Like it was just like straight domination from Valentina Shevchenko. The other fights were good. Diego Lopez fight was really good. The Ignacio fight was really good. There were some really good fights in there, but the big thing was the Sphere. Like the visuals, the whole thing of the Sphere was sick. It was so dope. Like I have to show you some, like because I bought it. My mom's gonna watch this. I didn't buy it. I bought it, but I bought it. Anyways, and it was good. It was worth it. I'm glad I bought it because I'm glad I can go back and watch it again and watch it whenever I want. Cause it was really good. It's just so sick.
You don't think they're gonna put like that kind of thing on?
I don't know. Dana White said it's a once in a lifetime thing, but we'll see. They spent $20 million on it. I guess they made $27 million. So I don't know. Plus pay-per-views and all this stuff, so we'll see.
I think that's dope.
But there was hella celebrities there. Andrew Schultz was like front row during the fights. Like you could see him like most of the fights. It was sick.
He's under real heat right now.
He's super fucking blowing up right now. So that was sick. Right, so UFC popping. Yeah, I know. I mean, they're always pissed at him. It's fine.
No, this was different, man. I feel like once you started talking about black women, it might be over.
He's been doing that for years.
Yeah, but he's going ham.
But it's because he's big now. He's famous. But like, he's a troll. Like that's what he does. That's what people don't get, dude. Like he says, like whatever you say, he's gonna say the opposite of it. Like no matter what. Whether you're right or wrong, he'll say the opposite of it. That just to be funny. Like that's how he is. So like that's just if you don't get that, then you don't get it. You know. But it is what it is. So UFC,
so bad
at him, really,
bro. Like I see videos like all the time. It's because of what you call it. It's only because it's not because of Andrew Schultz. I know who he is. I know how he is. I know what he does. But some people are being introduced to him in this way as two black like podcast creators that apparently have a predominantly black woman like audience. They went on his show and he knew, and he was like, so y'all dating black women? And he was, and they both were like, nah, and they're
from that.
mad,
okay.
Bro.
You have to show me this.
So
I didn't see this. I didn't watch the last episode of A Brilliant Idiot, so I didn't see it. But and I only watched half of Flagrant, so I didn't. So
that's why you just.
I don't know what's going on.
That's why you just say I love what I love, and I love who I love. You know what I mean? Like.
I don't know. Dr. Martin does not agree with that.
If Andrew Schultz got me, I'd be like, I like big booty Latinas. Black women can't get mad at that because they love them too.
Oh my God!
White women can't get mad at that. Asian women can't get mad at that. Big booty Latinas, man.
They get mad. I think
they the goats, bro. What do you want us to do? Exactly.
Anyways,
hey man, they about to cancel me in 2025.
The
bro.
Chargers are undefeated. That's all I'm gonna
You
say.
guys win again?
Come on,
Oh
dog.
shoot, man.
Number 1 rated defense
Who
in
did
NFL.
you guys play last game?
The Panthers, who are not that good, but
Okay.
it's fine. We dominated them. We beat them the fuck out of them like 27-3 or something like that.
All right.
But this week is our biggest test so far.
Chiefs?
No. Chiefs are so defeated too. I think those assholes. The Chiefs are in our division, so we need the Chiefs to lose, and we need to keep winning. But we're playing the Steelers this week, and we have the number 1 defense, and the Steelers have the number 2 defense.
Oh.
And we're playing them, and we're both undefeated, which
shit.
is like I keep saying undefeated because I'm gonna enjoy it as much as I can because I know the Chargers are eventually gonna lose, But we're undefeated right now. It's only been 2 weeks, 2 games, 2-0. I'll take it. But yeah, so we play the Steelers on Sunday, which is gonna be crazy because I don't know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a really good game. My stepdad's favorite team is the Steelers. My favorite team is the Chargers. I'm gonna talk to my stepdad. I'm gonna bet
Lisa's favorite
with
team
him.
is the Steelers.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for them to fucking lose, dude.
Talk your mess.
Because like. The thing is, we both got really good defenses, but here's the difference: we got the better offense. So let's see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I'm hyped. So that's gonna be sick. Chargers are killing it. They're gonna keep killing it. UFC was dope. There's no UFC this weekend. There's UFC the following weekend, and there's the big fight. I think 307, which I forgot what it is. Oh, I think it's Ilia Topuria versus Max Holloway. Which is the big fight. That's going to be sick.
Which, if I had money, I'll put it on Max. I don't care. F Ilya.
I hate Ilya too,
I know
but
he's
he
good,
knocked out.
but I don't.
He knocked out.
After what Max did to Justin Gaethje, I don't care.
Alex Volkanovski beat Max Holloway 3 times.
I don't care. Dude,
And
you don't do that
Ilya
to You don't do that.
knocked out.
Bro.
Knocked out
Bro,
Alex.
but Justin Gaethje.
I know. But Justin Gaethje's also lost a lot.
Yeah, but he's one of the top guys, though.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't know
I
either.
believe in that guy, Max. Now,
I
got
believe in
me,
Max, too.
He got
I
me
believe in
with
Max.
this. He got me with this. Come to the center. He got me with that, and I'm a root
I like
for
Max.
him.
I think if Max can beat him, that'd be fucking amazing. I think everyone's going to be voting for Max. Everyone's going to be betting on Max, but Ilya's scary, dude. I don't know.
Nah.
We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's the next big fight. But yeah, there's not otherwise, man. I mean, we got Agatha, we got Penguin. There's no really big movies coming out. You said you were gonna go see a movie. You said you were excited about See No Evil, I think.
Yeah, but I'm waiting for it to just come out.
Okay. Yeah, streaming. Yeah,
I'm streaming, man.
Nothing else. I mean, I've been watching a lot of Jersey Shore lately. I think me and Kat are gonna dress up. She's gonna be Snooki, and I'm gonna be the Situation for Halloween.
I don't even know who that is.
You've never seen Jersey Shore?
I know what Snooki is, but I don't know what
Situation.
Situation.
You gotta watch this.
I definitely know what Snooki is, though.
Honestly, the Jersey Shore is one of the greatest reality TV shows ever made, and it holds up
it's
to this day.
Because
it's iconic.
We know it, and I haven't watched it. I know what it is.
It's iconic, and you can just go back and watch it. When me and Cap have nothing to watch, we're like just throw on Jersey Shore, and I'm like in it, dude. I'm hooked. I'm like in it, and I'm watching it. I'm laughing. I'm having a good time. It's funny. It's crazy. It's dramatic. It's everything, dude. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah,
so
but
yeah,
you're a reality.
I'm a
TV
junkie for
snub.
reality TV. Yeah, I love reality TV.
That's different.
Yeah,
But
I haven't even been watching 90 Day Fiance. Honestly.
But yeah, man. Other than that, bro,
Yeah.
I haven't watched that Power. I've been watching Power for sure. It's getting. I mean, it's just good, man. Power is good. This is the last season of Ghost, so I think honestly, I think 50's done after this.
Yeah, I think he said he was.
I think he's done after this. So R.I.P. man.
50's gonna be doing his own thing. 50's friends with Schultz now. He's been hanging out with Schultz a lot.
Yeah. I mean, but it's not gonna be anything like
You
Power.
know what's crazy? At the UFC 306, it was Andrew Schultz, John Jones, Alex Pereira, Chris Brown, all hanging out together.
That's such a weird combination right there.
Yeah, super weird.
Yeah.
John Jones, Alex Pereira,
And
Chris Brown,
Andrew Schultz.
Yeah,
that's such an odd.
I forgot the other guy's name. Something Slater, the surfer. Anyways.
Yeah, I wouldn't know for sure.
It was wild. But anyways, guys, a lot of stuff going on. I'm hyped. I don't even know. I might go rewatch WandaVision or not WandaVision. I might go rewatch Agatha just because I want to. I might go throw on Jersey Shore. I might watch the Penguin. I don't know if I want to watch the Penguin again. I'm ready for episode 2, honestly. But
I'm definitely gonna go watch Power. because that's my last bit of Oh, there's another show that I've been watching on Peacock. It's a Kevin Hart show, and Samuel L. Jackson's in it, Terrence Howard, Taraji
what is
P.
it called? I think
it's called like $1 Million Heist or something like that.
Is it good?
Dude, it's good, bro.
Okay.
Don Cheadle's in it.
Oh, okay.
I had a really good time watching that. So
I feel like Don Cheadle doesn't take bad movies.
Yeah,
or that
man.
Stuff,
It has Samuel L. Jackson in it too. Like, and Kevin Hart is I think he's been really killing his acting vibes, not just his comedy. This is his acting vibe. This is not a comedy show. This is a really drama. Like, it's a real drama.
He doesn't play Kevin Hart.
Nah, he definitely plays.
Has like
he plays the Chicken Man. Like, you can see, you know what I mean. So, man, it's been good, and they give you. Well, I started on 4 episodes, so the 5th one is out now. So I gotta actually go and freaking download Peacock again.
That's the thing. That's how I get you. That's how I get you.
Since you have all mine, like because I have it because of I had it because of Bel Air.
Oh, yeah.
And then
throw that over.
Even though Bel Air is over, they have that, and I was like, okay, I'll stay. But then I went to it, and I was like, oh, I didn't renew, so I got to go back and renew.
Well, if you renew, then throw it this way.
Yes, but yeah, man, that's a good show. It's called $1 Million Heist. It's really dope. Like, it's kind of like set in the time where
like in the 70s or something like that, right?
Yeah, I think it's the 60s. Muhammad Ali was fighting. He was coming back from fighting.
Oh, so it's like it's set in the real. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, it's a fictional story set in a real time.
Oh, okay, that's dope.
So like Don Cheadle's like protecting Muhammad Ali when he just came back from.
Do they have someone play Muhammad Ali?
He's actually pretty good.
Okay,
cool. The dude that he plays, but it's not focused on Muhammad Ali.
Okay, interesting.
But yeah, they have like, it's really cool, man. Samuel does his thing. It's just a cool drama, bro. And I was really like blown away by how good it was, knowing that Kevin Hart is Kevin Hart, and he's kind of the same character in most of his movies. But this one, you did your thing. You did your thing, my boy. Did your thing. I think I'm gonna do it. So I'll give you my password.
Okay, cool. Because I've been watching a lot of Jersey Shore, and I've already seen like every episode. So I need to watch something else.
So I guess it's gonna be the 5th episode. They drop on Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
I've been watching a lot of TV, bro.
Yeah. I mean, this is what this podcast is about, guys. Like, you don't understand. Like, the way that me and Avery consume content is insane. I think that's like the difference between us and like a lot of people that don't watch this podcast. You know what I mean? Like, we're constantly consuming stuff. That's why we're doing this podcast, because every week we have something to talk about, bro. Because like during the week we're watching like 10 TV shows, you know, like, and it's amazing, and I love it, and I can't wait. We live in a golden age of television and movies.
Legit.
So
if you think about it right now, I have Power, the $1 Million Heist, Agatha, now the Penguin. And then if you want to throw in the Dahmer thing, the Menendez Brothers thing, that's 5 shows this week alone, bro.
Yeah.
And I got to Uber, and I got to focus on my music, bro. That's a lot of things. I'm like, I don't know how you have a girlfriend. I don't know how I would do it and try to spend time with a girl unless we are watching those shows together.
She doesn't even watch them. Like, she watches them with me, but she doesn't watch them with me. You know, I mean, she's there, but she doesn't watch them. But yeah, same. Penguin, Agatha, Jersey Shore. Oh yeah, I have everything set up for the stream, but I just haven't done it yet. I gotta get in here.
Yeah.
I need to buy PlayStation Plus again, or whatever, so I can get online. Yeah,
this freaking sucks, bro.
So stupid. But whatever. There hasn't been really any games that I'm like super interested in playing right now. There's some old games that I've been waiting on to get, but I'll stream those. I think I downloaded Fortnite because I'm like, let me just start streaming Fortnite. Whatever, might as well. But yeah, guys, there's a lot going on. I'm glad you guys were here to be a part of this. Go watch Transformers 1. Go watch Agatha All Along so you guys can keep up with us. We're gonna be on Agatha All Along for the next 8 weeks until Halloween.
So we're changing the schedule.
And then we're gonna be on.
So we're gonna be on Thursdays.
Yeah, I guess so. You guys just subscribe to us. Hit the notification bell. It will tell you when our episodes post, and then you could just watch this when it comes up. You know. But yeah, Agatha, Penguin. Yeah, there's a lot. So I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, Chargers keep winning. UFC keeps going. Boxing's gonna be growing. My boy Ariel Helwani has a whole thing that I gotta tell Avery about. That's dope. That's a whole another thing that you guys don't even know who Ariel Helwani is or care about it. So don't worry about it. But if you do know who Ariel Helwani is, congratulations to that guy because he's killing it right now. And yeah, man, episode fucking 77 of the podcast. In November, we will be officially been doing this podcast for 2 years. Is that crazy? Crazy.
2 years?
Yeah.
2 years, 200 followers. Let's go!
Yeah, so we're getting there, guys. In 5 years, maybe we'll hit 500. No, we're gonna do it before year 3, okay, guys? But yeah, so keep watching, subscribe if you haven't. I posted something on my Instagram story today, and I said, if you have been I've been doing this podcast for 2 years. If you do not subscribe to this podcast and you try to comment or message me or text me or call me and you're not subscribed to my podcast, I'm no longer your friend. I'm not gonna talk to you anymore until you comment on one of our videos on the podcast and say, hey Adrian, I want to be friends again, then I'll be your friend again, and that's it.
I think that's fool.
I'm cutting everyone off.
I think he pooped in here.
You think so?
Yeah, or he farted. Savage. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that, huh?
He might, because
cats know not
he
to.
knows better, but he also was trapped in here for a whole night, and I think he might have peed in here when he was trapped, and then I don't know if he's like coming back in here remarking or something. I don't know.
I feel like I
did fix him for a reason, so
I feel like
look at him, and the way that he's like stretching and just like he thinks he owns this place, and then just lay down. You're such a lame Tofu. I hate you. But anyways, guys, we love you guys. Tofu kind of sucks, but we love you guys. Keep watching our episodes. Keep streaming our stuff. Keep streaming Avery stuff on Twitch and TikTok and all that stuff. I'm going to also get on there eventually. And then, yeah, just keep watching these episodes. Like, subscribe, tell a friend, tell your brother, tell your mother, tell your sister, tell your cousin, tell your long-lost uncle who just got out of jail to watch our podcast. And that's it, man. I don't know. Until next time, guys. We love you. Peace.
Peace.